I was in a Willowbrook Mall. They got a Cinnabon just like the Garden State Plaza. I went there because last video I did at Cinnabon on this channel, bro, they had this little cookie. I don't want to get into it. It was a cookie with a cinnamon bun built into it. And I thought they had a cookie sandwich. So I went back and asked, and the dude was so flat out, he was like, nah, we don't do that no more. So they don't do it no more. But I'm there already, bro. And Willowbrook's selection of like snacks is kind of ass. I said, screw it. Let's get some new stuff from Cinnabon. I don't know when this happened, but Cinnabon also merged with Carvel at a bunch of their locations. So this is actually a Cinnabon / Carvel. The one in the plaza is a Cinnabon / I believe, Auntie Anne's. So that was interesting to see. So I was able to get, why did he get me a straw? I was able to get some ice cream, but I also got a new Cinnabon, a churro, and I got another one of them cookies just because like it was there. Let's see if they, yep, look. But let's see what they got. This time I'm going to start off with this Carvel. This is the Reese's Dasher. Did I have this already? Nah, I had a S'mores Dasher last time. So a Dasher is their version of a Blizzard, but it's a little different because Blizzards, they stir, like they mix in. The Dashers, they actually layer. So they do a layer of ice cream and then a layer of like peanut butter and then a layer of ice cream and a layer of Reese's and so on. So I had to get this because this was really good last time. I'm going to have to get all the way in here. The one thing I don't like about this place, they don't give you the clear ones like the other Carvel. So I can't see it. I need to see it. This is a small. Look at my receipt. She did. $7. 2025 is a crazy time we live in, ladies and gentlemen. Is this good? Hell yeah. I would honestly say they have more mix-ins in this than in a Blizzard, which is crazy to say. But I feel like Dairy Queen's ice cream was actually better, which is weird because Carvel is like more of an ice cream place where Dairy Queen more has the treats. But either way, damn, it's good. You can't go wrong with this. It's starting to melt. That's why I ate it first. This is still as solid as comes. There's like 3 whole Reese's peanut butter cups in here. So you won't get a solid 9.3. You can't screw up Reese's and vanilla ice cream other than making it $7. Put this away. Get it away from me. Okay, first time trying this. This is a churro from Cinnabon, and it costs $3.79. I'm not taking this out more than this because it's going to put all over my car. But here's your churro. Cinnamon sugar all over the whip. Giving someone a stale churro, it should be like, just one of them that some of y'all, well, I would have went back in there and got my money back. This is stale. This is really stale. That's a 1 out of 10. You can't serve somebody that, bro. I ain't taking no other bite of that. That's crazy. The other Cinnabon is better than this one, just off that right there, because they would never serve me a stale one at that other Cinnabon. And then to add insult to injury, the Cinnabon, or should I say the churro, is like there's not a lot of cinnamon sugar on it, so it just tastes like stale bread. That's crazy. That's the stalest churro I think I've ever been served at a place. Ever. That's crazy work, bro. Let's try this, though. I wanted to try this. This is the caramel pecan bun, because I wanted to see. This is the only one that I don't think I've ever had. And it just has caramel and pecans on their regular Cinnabon. Bro, I swear to you, this is stale, bro. I can just tell by the way this is like. This is crazy. Hold on. Yeah, it's just kind of old. Wow. The crazy part is, even though it's old, it's still good because it's literally caramel and pecans. But it's a lot harder than the one that I got at the other location. I know y'all are like internet detectives. Y'all think this is stale, or am I crazy? It's a little old. And it's right now, it's 2 in the afternoon. So I couldn't have made this out long ago. But the caramel and the pecans is actually really good. I think I still like the apple one better, though. It's crazy. I think the Cinnabon, the OG one, is probably the worst one you could get right now. The pecans are still crispy, and the caramel just makes up for it. The Cinnabon itself is kind of like bready compared to the one I got before. So this specific one, if you get this real, like for real, this is like a 9 out of 10. As is, it's like a 6 out of 10. Like, I would still eat it. It's just a little old compared to the other one. It's not as bad as that churro, though. Put my sunglasses on. One of the bad things about filming outside, sometimes the sun just peeks out of the clouds. Not a cloud in sight, and the sun just be right in your eye. Put the shades on, and you're good to go. I don't be trying to look cool. Finally, we got, I'm not going to say what people were calling this on Instagram and TikTok. I'm not saying it, but this is the, what is this called? The cookie bun, right? Yeah, this is a cookie bun bite. So if you don't know, it's a chocolate chip cookie, but there's a cinnamon bun baked into it. This is old, bro. It's old and burnt. Man. If you want a Cinnabon, go to the one in Garden Plaza, not the one in Willowbrook. This is crazy. That's crazy. How do you ruin this? I'm going to try it in the dasher. Maybe we can help that. That's my whole point of this anyway. The cinnamon bun is like hard. And even the cookie, look. Like, the other one was soft baked. That's not. How much does it cost? $5, $4.49. That's normally a 10. This one is like a 5. Locations matter, bro. I always say it. I just be trying to put y'all on, man. When you get a bad location, it can really turn you off from eating at a place. I feel like I'm going to go on one of them tangents I always go on. This is cool. It's ice cream. Like, I'm cool with this. But a lot of times people will tell me when I do videos at locations or like franchises, and they're like, you know, for Wingstop, for example, they're like, I went to Wingstop, the wings were overcooked and the sauce was under, and I'm just like, that's your Wingstop, bro. Like, that's not all Wingstops. Even near me, there's 3 Wingstops, and 2 of them are significantly worse than the other ones. And this Cinnabon is at, anybody who's from Jersey, I'm at Willowbrook. Willowbrook's in Wayne, New Jersey. I'm pointing like y'all know in directions where I'm at. The Garden State Plaza's in Paramus. It ain't that far from here, but it's noticeably worse at this one. I bit into it was stale. I know how people get with this type of stuff. I've been to every other Cinnabon you've seen on this channel was at the other one. And it was completely different than this. And just like, it just be like that. Like, it just, locations matter. So if you happen to live like I do in a heavily populated area and the food that you get is like a user issue, what I mean is it's not cooked right. They don't add enough sauce. You know, they get your orders wrong. I would try the other location if you can. There's 4 Popeyes within like a 2-mile radius of where I'd be at in Bergen County. And I did the video on my main channel. The other one was like old food. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care what people say, and they're like, well, you have to go at this time. There's no reason that I should ever have to go to a place and be so. There's a difference between something being fresh and something being stale. Like, if it gets stale, they shouldn't serve it to you. I'm not saying it has to be like piping hot fresh out the oven every single time, but serving stale food or food that's been sitting under a heat lamp for like 6 hours, I don't think that you should ever get served that. So I can't ask them to make me a fresh Cinnabon. Maybe I can. All I can tell you is, this was ass today. Ass. Ass. And it just be like that sometimes. So I be telling people, I tell you all the time, locations matter, and they really do, because I just lit, like, how much this whole order cost? This whole order was $24.05. Other than the $6.99 dasher, everything else, I lit my money on fire. And it's funny, because it's a Cinnabon slash. They can't serve you old ice cream, but they sure as hell can serve you old churros. It's crazy. But anyway, rant over. I just wanted to tell people that because I get that all the time from people. Locations really do matter. But you know how it is. I don't really feel that bad because, again, this channel and these videos are for review's sake. So whether I like the food or not is not like... But if I was just coming here to eat, not make videos and stuff, yeah, I'd be annoyed. I'd be pretty mad. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. There's no outro on this channel.